like thunder. It's like thunder. Happiness, more or less, it's just a change of me, something in my liberty. Oh my. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know just where I am. And how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do we have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. But I'm a lucky man.
Wowzers. Hey, thanks very much for tuning in again. Here we are, Sparta Fishing, out on tour again, back on the Isle of Skye as promised. Now this weather is unheard of. We've got 4 days of pretty much zero wind, 3-4 mile an hour, which is nout for here. We've got that big orange ball in the sky, whatever that is. I've never seen that here for a while. And we're fishing for pollock, obviously. I'm sure you've all seen my videos before and know what the dance is when I come to this beautiful, stunning place. There's a bit of a breeze tonight, admittedly, but we've just got here, and sort of tomorrow, which is Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly Thursday morning, we'll see. I'm not going to record every session. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of footage of a couple of sessions, and I'm just going to chill out on the other 2. I have been out fishing since the last time I was on the Isle of Skye. I've been bass fishing, but as my regular viewers will know, I never really record bass fishing, to be honest. It's too tricky, it's too demanding. Getting a camera out, walking across rocks and boulders and wading. One day I might, I'm never saying no, but anyway, this is what happened a couple of sessions ago. I just captured a little bit with my phone. What an absolute stonking bass. Look at that. On the pink. Quickly get a measure. There's a good one. Hello. 62. Nice. Right, let's get him revived. It looks like he's ready to go, but I'll just take my time. Come on mate, you ready? You ready, son? Go on, get some air in. Good lad. Yes! Get in. Yeah, so what do you think of that, eh? Pretty good bass. That was my first of the 2025 year. So I was really pleased with that. 62 centimetres or thereabouts. I didn't have the tape on fully. I wasn't in a competition or anything like that. So what I decided to do was just grab a little bit of footage to show you that, you know, even though I'm not recording, I'm still out fishing. I just select which sessions I like to put on YouTube, etc. So welcome back to Sparta Fishing here on the Isle of Skye. We're going to cook up a lovely bit of makeshift scran tonight. I think we've got some rice and some chili con carne. We've got a fire pit. We've got the seats out. I'll show you around. There we go. The fire pit is ready. The pans are out. Simon's having a beer. This is my cousin Simon, who's here with us for the trip. The Poptent Nomad. There we go. Which is also known as the Penthouse Suite, as my friend Simon and Yonder Mountain Adventures has introduced me to this brand, this company, and assures me this is the business. And as far as we've seen so far, it's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to be doing a bit of cooking, campfire, a couple of Brittany spears. There we go. And look at that for a view. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, let me get some scran, couple of beers down. It's been a long drive, and we'll get to the fishing tomorrow morning. Well, we're going to fish tonight. I actually had a little chuck in Loch on the way here. My rod was already set up in the van, and I had 5 casts, and I got 1 fish of about 2.5 pound. And we're knackered. We said, look, why don't we just go and set up, have a couple of beers, bit of scran, and have a bit of a catch up with me and my cousin Simon. So great. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the rocks. All the best. Thanks for tuning in.
So like it's going to be 200. I'm coming in really like this time.
Let's go. Right then, here we are down on the mark. Oh, full start. Here we are down on the mark. Looks banging. The weather is absolutely pristine. Factor 30 coming out. Remember, it only takes 1 burn to cause cancer. As I've always said in my summer videos, get your suntan cream on, protect yourself at all times. So I've got this set up from last time. It was in my garage. So here's the lure I'm sticking on. It's a Lure Factory soft plastics. I think it's a 14-gram jig head. The rod I'm using is a good old faithful Profiler NGT 9-foot 20 to 50 gram 4-piece rod, bush backpack gone, and the reel is a Daiwa Ninja LT 2,500. The old faithful never lets me down, and even if it did let me down now, I've had my money's worth out of it. More than happy just to buy another one. Here we go. First chuck, Isle of Skye 2025. Well, Simon's at his first fish. It's the first fish of the day on the metals. There we go, nice one. Nice start. Just 2 and a bit pound maybe.
That's all right.
Alright. Come on. Nice one. Eventually got a fish. It's not a bad one either.
Manage your hand?
Ah, I should be able to get it.
Okay.
It took a while. I seen a little blast of baitfish out there. I was sitting just chilling, and I thought, right, I'm going to chuck it in there, see if there's any bigger fish chasing it. There we go. Nice supreme pollock.
It's dark on that one.
Aye. Lovely hook, single hook as always. You know me, don't like using trebles. Not for catch and release. If I was after me dinner, then yeah, maybe I would, but single will do. Nice one. We're off the blocks. Here we go. Just a little one, I think. Feels coaly-ish actually. Coaly. A lively one. He'll go back. Gone. So I've chucked the metal on just to mix it up, and had a couple of fish there. Maybe they're after smaller. I mean, them fish weren't any great deal size. So I think once the bigger fish are sort of present, if you like, I like to chuck the bigger soft plastics on. You can feel the little ones nipping away at the tail, but the bigger ones tend to engulf the lot. So for now, I'll stick to the metals. If I get tired of that, I'll stick some bigger soft plastics on, and just see how they go, and just keep trying throughout the day. And when the fish do turn on, and that's the time to get the bigger soft plastics out, like a 6 and 7 inch. And just keep playing and toying with. Keeps your mind occupied as well, doesn't it? You know, if there's not one fish after another. But I think we're gonna have to work for them today. The visibility, like I say, is unbelievable under that water. Is that a good or bad thing? Well, I'm sure there's varied opinions out there, but for me, I find you find less fish obviously closer in. I think you've got to chuck a bit further out to get the deeper, darker stuff. For pollock, anyway. But then again, Simon's caught one short in, sort of in amongst the kelp. I don't know. Just a guessy game, isn't it? But we like to try and make assumptions based on a couple of things that's happened. I don't know if this is a fish or a kelp. It feels like kelp. Oh, wait to see this. Bonny little thing, mind. Let's see if I can get a close up on the camera. This one, you'll love this. Oh, yes, a looting bonny lad. Look at that. The mottled in the oranges and browns, pastel red. Beautiful, beautiful looking fish. Cheers, buddy. Well, the camera's been off for the last hour because there's been no action. This is a small fish, but I tell you what, it's a welcome one because it's got really, really slow. Hopefully, the turn of the tide. It's high water. I've just looked at 2:30. This might be a coal even or a small pollock. Actually, it feels like a pollock now. Oh, would you believe it? Well, that's the first one of the year. A mackerel. Yes. That's a good sign. Always a good sign when the mackerel are in. Generally, all the other fish are swimming around trying to get them. Mackerel. Well, I did see actually, didn't I? So
3 species you've got, is it?
I've had 3 fish in 3 different species. Pollock, coley, mackerel. That is a welcome sight. Yes, you can get plagued with them, however, if there's loads of them out there, simply go to the bigger soft plastics and you tend to get through them alright. I thought the fight was a bit strange. It didn't kite along the water like they normally do. It's quite deep, I think. Well, I tell you what, the sun keeps disappearing behind the odd little cloud, and it goes from feeling like 20 degrees to feeling like about 4. I put my hoodie and coat on in the space of 10 minutes. Just went Baltic. Fishing's really slow. Really slow. But this happened last time I was on this mark. I just can't work this mark out. I try, you know, but it's just so random. Just trying to pull through the kelp and really fishing it. I've been fishing the bottom for about 20 minutes now, like real solid bottom. Lost a few lures. So I'm going to try and lift it back up now and see what's about sort of mid to lower table. The breeze has picked up from on my back now. There's a little bit more current in the water, which is good. Visibility isn't as good. Are these all positives? Let's, well, proof's in the pudding, I suppose. Right, the wind's got up here and it's getting really chilly. We've got so much to go at because it is the first day. and we're gonna pack up from here. Not feeling it, just don't know, one of them things. Feeling isn't there, so we're gonna pack up and we'll see you at the next one.
It's like thunder. It's like thunder. Happiness, more or less, it's just a change of something in my liberty. Oh my. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know just where I am. And how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do we have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. But I'm a lucky man with fire in my hands. Happiness, something in my own place. Stood here naked, smiling, I feel no disgrace with who I am. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know just who I am. And how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do we have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Yeah. You know. I got love that never dies, oh Lord. Happiness, more or less, it's just a change in something in my liberty. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know. Oh,
Yo, and just like that we are at back at the loch. Had a cup of coffee, had a cafe, bit of toffee cake, something like that or other, something sweet. And here we are, fishing the loch. It's high water in about half an hour, so fishing it up a bit and down maybe a couple hours or so before we head off to the north end of the island, where we're going to set up camp for tonight. A few beers, campfire, ready next to the mark where we're going to fish tomorrow. That's the plan. So hopefully there's a few fish here. I'm always confident here. I like this mark. It's really comfy, it's convenient. It's not too far from the car. It ticks a lot of boxes. So if you are of a limited ability, as in walking, climbing, whatever, we are 7 foot from the bank there with the road. Eileen Donnan Castle is about 500 yards to my right. And we're fishing in, well, waters that you cannot really never get the bottom of unless you've got about 500 metres of length. There's 360 metre pockets of this in this loch, so I'm told. So let's see what comes. Normally the smash here just off the edge here, there's like a gradual sort of boulderish uplift ledge, and you've got to be really quick getting your fish up to the top. And generally, if you really get a big one, you've got to have a 50-50 chance of getting it in. You need to bully that, like. I'm going to quickly reel in and give Simon a hand because he's got a good fish on. Keep bullying it. Didn't give it nothing. Give it absolutely no. You hungry up?
Can't lean out with it.
Go on, keep going. The clunk of that. Oh, he's down the yard.
Very fast.
Simon got a really good fish there. He's coming over with it to give you a show. That's his PB. His first decent sky pollock. He had one this morning, which I don't know if I got it on camera, but there we go. Brought that net, eh? Nice one, well done.
It's alright, get him back, yeah.
Alright, get him back. Oh, cheers, mate. Just give him a wipe on my top when you put him back. He's gone. Get in. Boom! Yes, I'm pleased. It's Simon's first trip to Skye, so naturally, you know, I've caught fish here, I've caught good fish. Now I've got that monkey off me back and Simon's got a really good fish. I'm happy, my job's done. It's up to him now, and obviously up to me to get one. Well done, mate.
Yeah. Tried his best to get us under that ledge there, like.
Ah, they do. You've got to proper bully them up, mate.
Close in him, mate.
It's an awful ledge.
It's pretty close.
Right, here we go. Let's get another one in. Should get a photo with it, man.
Alright, mate. I'm filming it.
Good fish. TLF soft plastic. I told them to put the soft plastics on here. They're absolutely lethal. Longer ones, 6-7 inch. Always do a good job here. Fished them, me and Douglas were here, battering them. There we go. Lovely pollock to end the trip. Probably one of the best, to be honest, size wise. Class. My turn now. Come on. Well, Simon's caught a codlin. He's not giving bangs when he's coming in. I was thinking, it's a canny fish. But, I think he's going to fetch it over. Only a couple of pound, but what a fight it gave. Fresh runner.
Yeah. What fish this is, like.
Here he comes. Get in. Spin you around. Here he is, fisherman of the week. Lovely.
Nice couple of fun.
Hey! Where's mine? I'm still in the blank here. Right, this is Last Chance Saloon. I'll swap this lure. And I'm going to try this one. Sort of purpley dark colours with a light coloured belly. It's the only one I haven't used today, I think. I think I've been through the full arsenal of lures. And that'll. Just want one fish. It's 4:45 now, and we are going to make the journey 2 hours to the top of the island tonight. I've got an idea, well, I've got a couple of places in mind of where we're going to park up and have our scran and whatnot, and a few beers. That's a lure I've just been using. I did get it hit a few times, but I think it's just off small stuff, and I think if there's mackerel knocking about as well, which I suspect, so I did catch one earlier as you've seen, then could be them just nicking at the tail end, you know. I just want one more fish. I'm going to try and cast a bit further right on the next cast. I know this holds fish, but it's one of them marks where some people say it's sort of half tied up, half tied down or whatever, or on the flood, I think it's just random. Whenever people catch, they think it's the best, and I've caught of all states of tide here, so I'm quite happy just to plug away at any stage of the tide. I'll have a cast that way. And oh, hello to Ken, who was up in the car park earlier and said he watches my channel, which is great to hear. Well, thanks for watching, Ken, much appreciated. Good bit of crack with you there. Ken is from Aberdeen. Oh, there's a fish there, man. Look at the fish. Oh, it is. Busy chatting, not concentrating. Might still be coming, might still be nipping it. Oh, what a shame. That would have ended the day nicely. Chuck straight back over that way. Aye, a topsy-turvy start. Bit of a mixed emotions day. I'm over the moon for my cousin Simon. Catching his first decent pollock. We've got a codlin and a coley, and I've had a mackerel, pollock and a coley. So not by no means not a bad day, just numbers haven't been here, you know. But hopefully tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, there's a song in there somewhere. I'm going to have 2 more casts here. I'm going to pack up. Simon's just chilling on the deck chair next to the van. I'll also put a link in the description for the Nomad Poptent, which is a great bit of kit. If you're interested in one of them, I think they've got some excess stock or something like that, or they're going through a company change or something like that, so they're dirt cheap at the minute. I'm not like sponsored by them or anything, or you know, I've just happened to have one, and I borrowed that one off my mate Simon from Yonder Mountain Adventures. He said give that a go for the weekend, so thanks Simon, it's done the job. Oh yes, you beauty! I mentioned Simon's name, Yonder Mountain. Look what happens, man. He's got us into the pollock and it's a bloody good one. Back it's a decent one, this. Oh, it's a really good fish, this. Oh, he's up. Tell you what, he's in close got. It's not half the size I thought it was, like, but it's a good fish. Yes. Right, what a belt at the end of the day. Thought that's the pound for pound, that's the hardest fighting pollock I think I've ever caught. So still trying. He's engulfed that soft plastic. Engulfed it. I'm gonna have to stick my hands down, push it in to get it out. That's the bother. Get him on the operating theatre table here. Is that? Oh God. My fat fingers. I've got forceps like which I can get out, but I think yes, I've got it. There we go. He will go back, no bother. He's trying to flip his tail there. He's just in a bit of shock. Oh, he's definitely alive. Way high, head first, good entry. Oh, look at that. Haggis and chips. Lovely. From, what was it called?
The Chippy.
Alright. From The Chippy in Portree. Proper double fryers and all. Boom. This is Elgol on the Isle of Skye. Quite an active harbour, doing boat trips. It's got like a seafood sort of catering van. As you can see there, you just make out as little boat trips getting ready. People on that one there, the Bella Jane. So aye, well worth a visit to here, but I think it's a bit windy on what we thought. We're going to walk along the moorland and fish the point at the end, which is a well-known spot. But we've got a decision to make due to this wind. Well, we were going to fish that way, Elgol, but wind says 3 miles an hour on the forecast, about 33 off the corner. So rather than waste time, I thought, right, we'll cook our breakfast up here. Lovely. And we will move tracks. So thanks for tuning in again. We'll get this down us and head to, I don't know, we're having a think, but you'll be the first to know. Cheers. A roof tent's deployed, fishing gear, fire pit,
Beers deployed.
beers deployed, and a view to die for. Wow, check out that for tonight. Get in. Right, back at the loch, back for safety. It's always, chances are it's going to be sheltered here, so we've decided to come back here, spend the last night in the lay-by, then just chill out. We're going to have a couple of beers and all that jazz. See if we can pluck a couple out there. I was going to do a couple of parts of this video, but I'll just string it all together. We've just had a couple of nights. We've explored a couple of new marks, which I always like to do every time I come on new mark. But I generally just fill them on the same marks. But it's always good to add another string to the bow, so you know where you're going to go next time. Fished this morning at one of my favourite marks. I wasn't filming. Me and Simon both had fish, and then as you see we went to Elgol. Too windy, far too windy, so we just cooked some scran there, had our breakfast, big butties, filled ourselves up, went to the shop, filled up with fuel ready for tomorrow, and that's us here for the night now. We can fish all night, we can have a cast in the morning straight out the side of the van. Hoping for a nice chunky pollock, obviously. No surprise there. I put a metal on which has a really slow, like flutters down really slow, because it's not as deep as further along where I sometimes fish on Sparta pipe. Oh, got a fish. Not big. Put up a little scrap. Could be a coley. That is a pollock. There we go. Well, Simon's caught a really good one. I said I would bring the camera to him, save him walking across the rocks. So you can have a look at this beauty. That's his arm. Crack of that.
I know.
Well done, mate.
Some fight that, like.
I've seen it, aye. It's battering you on the edge, wasn't it? Class, mate. Give him a slam dunk, I heat first. He's gone. Well done. Is that your PB?
I was big on yesterday's, actually.
Aye, I think it was big on yesterday's. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
How weird. I had a fish on there and it's just gone. How weird. Simon's got one on again. Spin you around. It's all Simon at the minute. Camera might be on the piss like, but oh, that looks a good one. That's the one that's just took my lure and spat it out. Swimming towards you. I need a... Oh, it's gone. Absolutely brilliant, man. There's nothing better than a pollock diving. That's another brut. Absolutely class. I don't even know if you can see him make that out. Oh, I think you can. Absolute brut. Are we fishing the bottom there again?
Right on the bottom, aye.
Classic. Well done. What am I going to do, like?
It's like thunder. It's like thunder. Happiness, more or less, it's just a change of me, something in my liberty. Oh my. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know just where I am. And how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do we have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. But I'm a lucky man with fire in my hands. Happiness, something in my own place. Stood here naked, smiling, I feel no disgrace with who I am. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know just who I am. And how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do we have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Yeah. You know. I got love that never dies, oh Lord. Happiness, more or less, it's just a change in something in my liberty. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know, oh my.
Well, ladies and gents, I think I'll leave it there. If the video sounded a bit topsy-turvy, I was probably banking on maybe doing a couple of videos, but because I didn't film on a few marks, I've just decided to sort of nip it down. It might be a bit of a longer episode than normal. It's always nice to come to the Isle of Skye. It's great to have the company of my cousin Simon, so thanks to him for showing us how to catch better fish this time. He's had a field day. He's just lost an absolute beast down to this ledge. But I've really enjoyed it. I will be back, of course. I'm not sure when. I've got the dates written down, but thanks very much for tuning in and sticking with it. I'm not sure if it was a fishy video or not. Can't remember when I was recording and when I wasn't. I've had about been to about 5 different marks. Found a new mark as well. Well, a couple potentially. So I'm pleased about that. I don't even know if I'm repeating myself what I've already said, because I've been recording for like yesterday and the day before and a bit tired and all that. But thanks very much. Stay tuned for the next episode. Keep an eye out for it. I don't bank on getting one out every week. I just put them out when I have an adventure, you know. I'm not into sort of making sure I get one out. You know, I'm not that bothered. Like, if I get one out, great, and you can enjoy it, great. It's a win-win. But I don't know when the next time I'll be re-recording. Maybe in a couple of weeks' time or something like that. I don't know. But for now, thanks very much. I really appreciate you watching and tuning in, and all the great comments and the likes. And if you want to subscribe, by all means do. Like, not the be all and end all for me. I just like putting the videos out. But they're here if you want them. So thanks very much. And remember, if you want to know if there's fish out there, get out there. All the best. Right, come on. Big bloody fish. A few more casts. Keep you on. Keep you alive.